Happy Valentine's Day! A little early. Us lovely ladies are here to entertain you for the evening. And we are all dressed up in our fancy, nice stuff with nice shoes. You can't see. Anyways, I have my daughter Katerina here, Katty. She is going to be our moderator for the evening to moderate your comments and make sure you all are keeping in line and behaving. Anyways, so yeah, welcome to our Valentine's soiree. We have dressed up just for you, and we hope that you are going to feel a little bit special tonight, and invite a friend if you haven't yet to enjoy the evening with us. Smile. Say hi in the comments if you're here. And we got lots in store for you tonight. We have a live cooking demo, 3-course meal, woo, but it won't take long. And including chocolate something for dessert that's going to be delicious. What else have we got? We've got
this
trivia, Valentine's trivia, which will be throughout the night. And if you're the first person to answer the correct answer in the comments below, Katty's going to watch for that, and they will be entered into a draw for the end of the evening to win a prize. Woo! Smile.
I am.
Kids. Anyway, we also have, what else do we have? A little bit about the silent auction and giving back and, yeah, mystery host benefits, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be lots of fun. So, let us get started. Katty's going to scoot over to the computer so she can monitor all your comments and make sure you are behaving. All you beautiful ladies and gentlemen. So, all right, so what I wanted to talk about, we are sprinkling the love this week, and all week we've been having some fun comments and games and ways to get to know each other, build some community with each other. Sorry, Katty's got the volume on, so I heard myself in the background. Freaky. It's all about giving, sharing, connecting, and good food real fast. Helping people learn about how they can make the meals on their plates a little bit healthier, a little bit cost effective compared to eating out. And yeah. So here, I'm reading my notes, sorry. If you don't know about Epicure, basically it's all about good food real fast, no preservatives, no gluten, no nuts. There is coconut though. Low sodium, low sugar, non-GMO ingredients, and ethically sourced. They're a Canadian-based company from Vancouver Island. So currently some things are taking a little longer to ship because of Amazon and Walmart. So yeah, because they are at the port there, it's taking a little bit longer, but nevertheless, we are excited about what's new. So the giving portion of our night, there is a charity auction. Many of you know about it, and some of you have already started to comment on it. If you go to the very top of our VIP page in Facebook, there is a thing that says albums. If you click on there, there's one that says charity auction. So go on there. There's some different items that are no longer in the catalog. This one is the veggie twist and spiralizer. So you can make those cool like zucchini noodles and those fancy little slivers of carrots. So that's one of the items on there. There is a 3-in-1 burger press. This thing you can make sliders, you can make regular burgers perfectly shaped, and you can also make stuffed burgers with cheese because it has a little compartment that makes a section in the bottom. And also the ideal temperature tumbler. This was a only one-time offer that I've ever seen in the Tinsel Tuesday Christmas time. So it's got a nice little slider lid there, and it insulates, I think hot drinks are 3 hours and cold drinks up to 6 hours. So a lot of you are working at home and you want to have your coffee when you get distracted by phone calls or work. So that is a great thing to bid on. There's other things there too. So basically just put your bid underneath in the picture, and whoever at the end of Sunday at 8 o'clock has the last bid, the highest bid at the bottom comment, they will be able to purchase that item. And all the proceeds are going to Ray of Hope, which is in KW here, helping the needy and youth and those with addiction. So I thought it was a really good way to give back this week with our Sprinkle of Love event. So I'm going to put these away quickly. Okay, so that's the giving portion. There's also more giving. I'm giving to you. So all the posts that had a photo with the background of hearts, if you've commented, posted a funny GIF, that kind of thing, every time you comment on a different one, you will get an entry into our prize draws, which I will be doing Sunday night at 8:30. So be sure to find all of those in the feed and comment on all of them. If you invite a guest to this event, even tonight, if you invite somebody, they can still watch this video after. You will earn extra tickets as well. And also, another way of giving is if you do end up placing an order before tonight, the end of tonight, you will get 10 tickets into the draw. And if by the end of 8 o'clock on Sunday, you will get 5 tickets to the draw for the prize draws, but also you'll be entered into a draw to win the host benefits. So I don't have a hostess, like it could have been me, but I want to give back. So I'm going to put all the people's names into this draw who have placed an order before Sunday night at 8, and then they will win either the free product, which could be anywhere from like $45 to $100 or more, anything you want. Or you could win a half price item of your choosing, which could be anything. It could be something huge, something small, whatever. So that's a little bit of giving back as well. I think that's, connecting. There was one comment, one post there about 2 truths and a lie. So a lot of you posted 2 truths and a lie about yourself. I didn't give mine away yet, but I'm giving it away now to you. I don't know if anybody has any guesses. You can write it in the comments if you do. One was that I rented a Mercedes G-Wagon for my honeymoon. The second one was that we got married at the age of 20 and 21, or the day after I turned 20, sorry. And the third one is that I've taught piano for 25 years. So what do you think it is? Anybody have any comments? Post them in the comments, ladies. Guesses, anyone? It's hard because a lot of them are very close to being true.
What was the first one?
Okay, I'm going to give it away. The lie was that we did not rent a Mercedes G-Wagon for our honeymoon. But you could have believed that because my husband does work at a Mercedes dealership. And I did actually teach for 25 years. I did. And I did get married one day after I turned 20. My mom's on here. My sister's on here. Ask them. Oh, we have to play some music to get this party started as well. Katty's got an oldie goldie for us. What's the name of it, Katty?
Love.
There, we're going over to see Katty. It's called Love by, is it Frank Sinatra?
Probably.
I don't know if it's Frank Sinatra or who. Here, she's gonna play it.
Do you want
Getting
to
a
hear
little
the
jazzy
guesses?
mood. Can you hear it? Katty's gonna give us a dance. Anyways, lots of you guys did post some of your favorite love songs or songs that had the word love in them in one of our other posts. So if you haven't done that yet, post it. Come on, get your spouse or your kid or your dog or somebody and dance. Have some fun. Okay, let's turn the music down just a tad and let's get this party going. If you are here, either comment or if you watch it later, put #replay and you'll be entered into a prize draw as well. Okay, I gotta follow my notes here. Let's turn it down just a little bit. And I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna be making tonight for our food demo. We are making a 3-course Valentine's meal. And it's quick and easy. And the first thing is balsamic maple salad with strawberries and feta cheese and sliced almonds if you like almonds. Main course is sweet garlic chicken with sweet potatoes. And the final dessert, I don't know if I should tell you because it's so delicious, but it is Perfect Petite Turtle Caramels, which I've never made, but I watched a video on it and they look delicious. So that is our menu for tonight. So, what am I doing here? 3 people get correct answer code. Okay, so we're gonna do some trivia and then we're gonna get started on our food demo. So first trivia, I'm gonna hand it over to Katty here. Let's turn the music down a little bit. So what's gonna happen is, there's 4 trivia questions throughout the night here. So stay around, because if you are the first person to comment the correct answer to a trivia in the comments, then you will get entered into that draw, and there's only going to be 4 people. And at the end of the night, I'm going to pick a winner, and you're going to win a prize. So first person to answer correctly in the comments to this question will get entered into that draw. Katty, yell it out.
The first question.
A little louder. Yep.
Which city receives Valentine's Day cards annually addressed to the fictional character Juliet of Shakespeare fame? Should I type it in the chat?
Yeah. So if you didn't hear it, she's going to write that question out, and I think there's a few choices. Is there a couple of multiple choices answers? Yeah. Here's the multiple choice answers.
Rome, Verona, Venice, or Paris?
Okay, first person to write the correct answer in the comments will go into the draw for the end of the evening here. So she'll write that question there, and she will comment who got it right in the comments, and I'm going to get going on our food. So first thing, we are doing the balsamic vinaigrette dressing from Epicure. We are going to make it in our cruet, which this thing has been out of stock for a while. I think it's something to do with the glass shortage during COVID. So it's now back in stock, and I think the new one has measurements even on the side, but this one doesn't. And our little funnel, I've never shown you guys this funnel before, but it's perfect to put your right into the cruet. I'm just gonna move this down a bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, if you can't see, comment, and Katty will yell at me and tell me. Awesome, so super simple. Don't even have to mix it in a bowl or anything. We can just dump it right in here. So first item on the recipe, which is right on the back for the balsamic vinaigrette dressing, is 2 tablespoons of our dressing mix. So I'm gonna use my 4-in-1 spice spoon here. It's got our tablespoon on the one end. So we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons. It's also got a teaspoon, and then on the other side it's got 1/2 teaspoon and 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. Next, we're going to be putting in 3/4 cup of olive oil. So, just whatever kind you have at home is great. Whoop. So 3/4. I'm using a 1/4 cup here, so I'm going to do 3 of them. Some of you guys are olive snobs. I know that. I know my leader, Linda Brown, is an olive snob. I think she gets her oil from Israel or somewhere like that. I don't know. She's always showing it off, and I'm like, I buy whatever's on sale. All right, Katty, put the music on a little more. So that is our olive oil. Next, we're putting on a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. Here we go. I like jazz music. I like Frank Sinatra. Something about it sounds to me like we're having a fancy meal or a special event. You can listen to what you want at home. I don't even know if you can hear our music, but anyway. Okay, so look, so far we've made this much dressing. And what we're gonna do to make it a maple balsamic vinaigrette is we are going to take some maple syrup, and I'm going to put about 1/8 cup in there. You can put more if you want it sweeter, less if you want it less sweet. But it's Valentine's, we gotta be sweet, right? All right, so look at that. It all went in with my little filter funnel thing here. I can just throw that in the dishwasher and put my lid on. Hold on, I made a little drip here. Okay, her up. Some of the dressings you might want to let sit for, 20 to 30 minutes just to let it soften up if there's any ingredients in there. But look at that, ladies. Clean. There's not preservatives. There's no tons of sugar in it except for our maple syrup. But that's a treat. And yeah, it's only got 1 carb in it and 4 calories and 90 sodium in this. So check your dressings in your house, in your fridge, and compare them to this. Okay, so our dressing's made. Let's grab our lettuce. I just got a spring mix here, and I put it in my 4-cup prep bowl, which is my new favorite with the silicone lid. Just a mixture of whatever kind of lettuce you want there. And we're going to toss in some red onions. Probably not going to put all these in because I don't have that much lettuce here. Maybe 1/4 cup. Again, if you don't like onions, don't put them in. If you love them, put lots. We also have some strawberries. So I've cleaned these strawberries in my strainer from Epicure. It's a collapsible strainer. And they actually had some good strawberries at the store. I couldn't believe it. They actually looked somewhat ripe. So all I'm going to do is slice them up. I got these ones at Dutchie's store. Sometimes those ones are really cheap, but they go bad fast, so you got to use them up quick. So I just bought them today, and I am excited because they smell like they're actually juicy and good. Unlike those ones you usually get in the winter where they're all like white. It's like a dot of red on them. So, would be good also to do chocolate dipped strawberries. Ooh, I know Katty makes those sometimes for a little treat. Okay, we got tons here. I don't think we need that many again. We just have a tiny little thing. I'm using my awesome non-slip cutting board here, and it's got these little feet to keep it from cutting or from slipping. So like that. Pop them in my bowl. Is that music too loud, ladies? Did anybody get the answer right yet?
Yeah.
Who got it?
Debbie Avery.
Debbie Avery, you got the right answer. What was the answer?
Verona.
Woo! Verona. Debbie is our... Whoa! Sorry, folks. Debbie is our trivia nut here. She does all these trivia events, so that doesn't surprise me. Okay, last thing, 2 things I want to put on is feta cheese. You could use cut up mozzarella, whatever you want to use. I just have it in one of my little prep bowls here. They come in a set of 4. They're 1 cup, and they come with a silicone lid. And they have measurements on the side for 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup. You get the idea. So I got about 3/4 cup, but I don't know if that's going to be too much. Maybe I'll do about half of that. So about 1/4 cup. And the great thing about these, I just popped the lid on, put them back in the fridge, and I got everything prepped for the next day too. Last thing, I toasted in my tiny little cast iron frying pan. I toasted some sliced flavored almonds. Super easy, you just gotta keep an eye on it because once they get hot enough and start to cook, they will burn on you fast if you don't. So just put them in for a couple minutes. Sprinkle them on top. Oh my Lanta, this looks good. Let's see if I can show you without tipping over my phone again. Do you see that? Oh yeah, delish. So, and then we have our dressing. I'm not going to put it on right now because I don't want it to be soggy until I actually eat it. So guys, super fancy looking salad, super fast, and I can even just store it with the lid right now, put it in the fridge. Tomorrow I can make a new one with all my prepped things that I have in my prep bowls, and we're good to go. All right, moving along. Great thing about this is you can just flip it over because those little feet will keep it off of your counter. So it's not going to make a mess on your counter for whatever you had. Okay, what do we got now? We are going to do another trivia question. Okay, you guys ready? For those who have just joined, if you answer the trivia question correctly in the comments first before anybody else, you'll be entered into a draw for a prize tonight. So Katty's going to read it out, and then she'll write the question also into the comments in case you don't hear her. Ready?
In terms of flower sales, which is the only holiday in the U.S. that outperforms Valentine's Day?
Ooh, and there's no multiple choice questions.
Yep.
Oh, there is? Oh.
There's Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and the 4th of July.
All right. So get your answers in there, ladies. First person, Katty will tell you if you are the first person to get the question correct in the comments, and then you will be entered into the draw. All right. Here's what we're doing next. I just tried this sweet garlic chicken like a week ago. All I did was put some oil on the chicken and just basically dump this on the chicken. I got so many compliments from my family about how good it was, and it was still fairly low carb, 6 grams of sugar. It's a little bit, but it's Valentine's, so we're gonna do something sweet. So, what are we doing here? We are making it with sweet potato and chicken boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which I've never bought before, but they're cheaper a little bit. Well, actually they were the same price as chicken breasts, but maybe they'll cook faster. So let's see what we gotta do here. We got our oven set to 450. Actually, it's 425, so let me change my oven to 450 quick. Hold on. Turn the music up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna start with the sweet potato. This is a mother sweet potato. Look at the size of this sucker. We are supposed to do about 3 cups of it, so I figure this thing should do the trick. And I wanted to show you the new Y peeler. Speaking of being in love, I love the Y peeler. So, can you see what I'm doing? I have a bright light on here and I can't even see what I'm doing in the picture. All right, looks good. So this thing is got silicone non-slip grip thing here. And so we could just lay the vegetable down. You don't have to try and hold it up on a weird angle and potentially slip like you do with some of the vertical ones, which I actually have a vertical one, which I prefer for potato, but because this thing is flat and long, then it's easier to just kind of do this. What you can do with this also is make those zucchini noodles. So just peel your zucchini and then just start pulling strips of it and you'll get little noodles like this shape. If you're doing low carb, keto kind of diet, that works really well as a substitute for pasta. Some people like to make those fancy carrots, like not spirals, but little thin carrot strips, and they put them into their salads so they look real important and hoity-toity. I'm sure that's none of you out there. Okay, this sucker doesn't want to get this section. All right, anyways, it's gliding along smooth. I just have a weird kink in this potato, so it's being troublesome. There we go. Awesome. That is brand new. It just came out in our catalog. Let me get rid of my peels here. Okay. Sometimes I cheat and I just buy the pre-cut up sweet potato in the grocery store. You know, in the produce section where you can get it in like one of those black trays and it's already cubed up and everything. Sometimes I'll just buy it in there because I'm lazy. These suckers are so stinking hard to cut. And I sharpened my knife so I would have less trouble. I watched a Gordon Ramsay video at Christmas time and learned how to finally sharpen my knives. Highly recommend it. Gonna get violent here. For all of those who are have no Valentine and you're angry, you can chop up some sweet potato, get your stress out. All right, so we're just gonna cut it into little cubes, and we are going to put this into a bowl once they're in cubes. Just like a stainless steel bowl, fairly large bowl, because you're gonna put your chicken in there and your cut up sweet potatoes. So I just have a big metal bowl and I'm just gonna pop these suckers in. All right, anybody else have a song that you want us to play? while we're cooking here. Can't remember what the ones were that were already suggested. But if you have one, put in the comments. And Katty has Spotify, so she can play it and be our DJ. Okay, this is taking a long time. So it's awkward silence. So why don't you guys like say something funny in the comments, or like tell me what you're doing for Valentine's or you're not doing for Valentine's, or your kids are doing, or you're doing for your kids, or your dog, or your cat.
Catherine said something funny.
What'd Catherine say?
She said Jason better watch out around you with a knife.
That is true, Jason. You better watch out. Got some pent-up anger here.
And then Valeria Frank said, okay, well, I need to borrow your knife to use it for my anger issues.
Valeria! You have anger issues, do you? Oh, man. Everybody's got anger issues during COVID. There's like road rage going on, and what else? People are jumping out of their car and attacking people in the grocery store and the parking lot. It's like people on menopause or something. Katty doesn't know what I'm talking about. All right, so there's our sweet potatoes. While I was at Dutchie's, I grabbed some chicken, boneless chicken, oh, what the heck are they called? Boneless chicken thighs and skinless. Now, I had no idea how much was going to be a pound, so I actually have 6 in here, but meh, it'll just make it slightly less sweet if we've used too much. Let me throw this out. Wash my hands. Okie dokie. So I've got chicken breasts and our sweet potatoes in the bowl. And our package says to put 1 tablespoon of oil in here. Yeah, 1 tablespoon of oil. So let's just use some extra virgin olive oil. I don't know what a tablespoon is. I want lots because I put extra chicken, so I'm probably putting 2 tablespoons in there. And then we just dump the sweet garlic chicken on there. The seasoning, I mean. I'm gonna put half of it in first, and I'm gonna mix it up with my sauté spoon. I posted this afternoon that a new collection just came back into stock, and guess what? I have them all right here for you to show you all of them. So we got the sauté spoon. I use this all the time in my frying pan, mixing stuff up, rice, all that kind of thing. There is a ladle. These are all 100% food grade silicone. They're not like the dollar store ones. They're steel reinforced. These are our grip and grabs, picking up bacon, mixing salads, reaching something on the top shelf, which is what I use it for a lot because I'm short. Flipper. And this, which is actually an item we have in our auction right now, our silent auction. Nobody's even commented on it yet. It's got like a chocolate fudge or something with this as well. You can't buy this by itself, people. So get your bids in there. It has like an edge so you can get into the corners of square things. Whatever. It's good. Just go get it. Just go get it. Get your friends to order some stuff, and then you get the free stuff. You don't even have to have a party, for Pete's sake. Just invite them here and they'll fall in love with me. Just kidding. That's horrible. All right, we're almost done here. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more oil because we're getting to the bottom of the sweet potatoes. And we're gonna pour the rest of our sweet garlic chicken mixture in here. Oh, it smells so good. It's kind of like a shake and bake, but it's sweet. And everything is gluten-free. So if you can't eat shake and bake because of the store kinds, you can eat this. All right, perfect. There it is. It's all mixed in. Now we're gonna grab our sheet pan. you don't have one of these babies, you gotta get one. Whoop. Let's move all this out of the way. Sheet pan, hand wash only is what they're saying now, even though some people still do put them in the dishwasher. It just helps last longer. And I have a sheet pan liner. So if you've never seen these before, this will save you from buying parchment paper for the rest of your life. You will fall in love with it. Love. Okay, so it has a... Can you tell I don't get out much anymore? This has a little lip on the edge, so all the juices from our food is not going to leak on over to our pan and make a disastrous mess that's caked on and burnt on, and then you gotta scrub with a steel wool for half an hour. So easy to clean up. So what are you waiting for? Just get one already. Okay, so there we have it. We have our chicken, we have our potatoes, our salad is all ready to go once this is ready. And this is gonna go into the oven for 16 to 18 minutes until cooked. So yeah, and that's at 450 degrees. There it is, one pan meal is done. I'm gonna go pop it in the oven. Who's the second? Okay, so Deb, you trivia nut, you won both of the first two. So I'm not letting you win the second one. I'm gonna let the next person who got it right put their name in the draw because you're already in the draw. So who's the second person, Katty?
Valeria Frank.
Valeria! Woo! So your name, Valeria, is going in the draw. And now we have another one. Another trivia question. So if you're just joining us, you need to write your answer as fast as you can in the comments after we say it, the question. And if you win it, then you will go into the draw for a prize tonight. Okay, let's turn the music down. Here's our third question for trivia.
If a person is shot with one of Cupid's lead-tipped arrows, what emotion do they feel? Ecstasy, depression, repulsion, or lust?
All right, she will put that question into the comments down there, and first person to answer correctly, if it's not Deb or Valeria, cheaters, no, I'm just kidding, we'll get entered into that. Okay, what's next, man? Trivia. Dessert. Ooh, dessert. I'm just gonna clean my counter here because I had chicken, so just give me 1 second. Who loves chocolate and caramel out there? Comment if you do. Let's turn up the music while I'm cleaning. Louder. Are you dancing at home? Jason says I dance like Elaine from Seinfeld. How rude! I'm an amazing dancer. Okay, let's turn the music down. Flush the music. We are looking at our dessert. A little quieter, please. You don't want to miss the most important one. Now, Katty's going to help me with the dessert. Let's turn it down just a little bit more. Sorry, music is getting carried away here with volume. Okay, Perfect Petites turtles. So, Perfect Petites is a word for this amazing silicone mold that we have in Epicure. So it's got 25 little compartments and it's perfect for making like little granola bars, little banana loaves, chocolate chip loaves, little baby food. You can freeze portions of baby food in there. You can freeze portions of leftover sauce, guacamole, which stays amazingly green and not rotten looking if you freeze it, and you pop it out, put them into a little Ziploc bag when you're done freezing them for a few minutes. So we're going to use this tool. I'm just going to pop it onto a sheet pan to keep it solid because it is slippery. You don't need to put oil in our silicone cookware. If you do want to, don't use that cooking spray stuff like Pam, because that'll void your warranty. But if you do want to use something just to be on the safe side, use a little bit of like oil with a brush, just like cooking oil, vegetable oil or olive oil or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna get Katty going first over at the stove. So
Catherine just wants to know what the chicken is again, what you're making with
the
it.
chicken is the sweet garlic chicken with sweet potatoes. That's one of the meal solutions. Any other questions before Katty leaves our monitoring here? I kind of trust you people to behave on the comments while she's cooking. All right, she's coming on over to the stove. So let's see if we can turn this sucker over there. Just a moment. All right, so let me flip the screen. Here we are. So she's lighting up the bonfire, the stove. Our stove's broken, so we have to light it by hand. But hey, you can still do this business.
Are you going to do the first 2 steps?
I'll do those after. So first step is this is our multi-purpose pot, by the way. This is the 8-cup one.
Is this measured out?
Yep.
Okay.
So what are we putting in?
So we're putting in a 3/4 cup of brown sugar.
And it was easily measured with our little Prep Pro cup because it has measurements on the side.
1/2 cup of butter.
Woo! It said to cube it, but I'm lazy. And we got all the time in the world.
And then 1 can of sweet condensed milk.
Sweetened condensed milk can. Perfect. So this is going to make our caramel sauce. And we have a little 3-in-1 spatula. Show everybody that before you use it. Oh, it's already dirty. Super long, skinny handle. Perfect for getting into long containers like mayo jars, pickle jars, jam jars. I don't know why you would use it in a pickle jar. That was kind of a stupid thing to say. To get the juice out of the pickle jar.
Instead of orange juice, you make pickle juice.
Debbie Avery likes to dress Katty. And Brenda Stevenson loves that it's on one sheet. The sheet pan meals are so awesome. Less dishes to do too. Awesome. All right. So we've got it on a high heat right now, and she's going to continually stir it. She's going to stir it in until it melts, obviously. Is it too low? The flame is like flying over to her. So this will make our caramel sauce. So the point is you want to get it up so it's all melted and the sugar is dissolved in there, and you want it to come to a rapid boil. We're making like a candy kind of type sauce here. So once that happens, then you want to turn it down to medium heat and let it continually, it should still be vigorously bubbling when it's on the medium heat. So keep an eye on that heat and continually stir it as well so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Come on, Katty. Let's turn the music up. Katty's going to do a dance now. Okay, keep an eye on the food too, though. Don't burn it. Okay, let's take a look at what we're making here. So if we had chopped that butter into smaller chunks, it would have melted faster already, but it's getting there. I like that the handle is long on this spatula as well, because it doesn't get too close to the heat. And this pot, if you guys don't have a multi-purpose pot, what are you waiting for? Look at the lid. It's got large holes on the one end, small holes on the other, so you can just strain your stuff out. It also has a see-through lid, glass lid, so you can see if it's bubbling already. And it's got a rubber thing on the top so you don't burn yourself when you're trying to take it off. And look at the handle on it. Let me turn the music down, I can't think. The handle is awesome because you can just lift it up and put it in your fridge. And it's got a spout, which we will use the spout later on to pour into our Perfect Petites. So while Katty is doing that, Is it boiled yet?
It's not bubbling.
Let's turn it up just a little bit more. Okay, so she's gonna get that to go to a boil and then put the timer on for 8 minutes, the second timer. Keep stirring it? Yeah, keep stirring, keep bubbling it, Katty, yes. Okay, hold on, I gotta turn my screen around here. Come back over to the counter. And let's see what we're gonna do here with our Perfect Petites pan. This is a fun thing that kids can make in the kitchen. Not just old kids, but little kids too. So what we're gonna do is we have about 1 cup of pecans, so it's about 50 pecans. We are gonna put about 2 of them in each, the bottom of each of these Perfect Petite sections for our turtle caramels. Has anybody ever made caramels before? I'm curious, I've never made them before, so we'll see how they turn out. Let's see. I don't know what the name of the song is, but I like it and I recognize it.
Glory of Love.
The Glory of Love.
Glory of Love.
Basically, we have 2 songs that we keep playing over and over
Yeah.
on our playlist. I was too lazy to get any more picked out. So super easy. Look at, anybody can do this, people. I can do this. You don't have to own anything. It's just from Epicure, except if you like the petite pan, it works great. All right, so I'm putting a couple extras in, the ones that I had broken ones. All right. Is it bubbling yet, Katty?
Slightly.
Slightly bubbling? It's almost there. Okay. So each little compartment so far has 2 or 3 pecans in it. And we're gonna put, I got about almost a cup of chocolate chips. You could use low sugar chocolate chips, but like, what's the point? We're making caramel. So we're going all out today. So we're gonna put about 4 or 5 chocolate chips in the bottom of these, each compartment. So it doesn't take a whole lot of chocolate chips, which is nice, because sometimes when you make desserts, it's super expensive. This is gonna make 25, and they stay apparently in the freezer if you wanna freeze them for up to a month. So that's really good. You don't have to eat them all at once, although you probably will if you're like us, because you can't resist chocolate and caramel. Comment in below if you have a favorite dessert you've made, or if you've tried any of the Epicure baking mixes. I've only made the luscious lemon curd, which, oh my goodness, it's like the filling for lemon meringue pies, but I just basically ate the stuff out of a bowl. Don't tell anybody that. I didn't have a pie crust and I wanted to save on the carbs, so, you know, I'm sure it wasn't that healthy, but it is fairly low sugar.
You were making sure it was okay.
I was making sure it was okay for you guys, you know. Don't want you to get sick. Alright, so that's enough. I've already put more than 4 or 5 in there, but... Okay, so there's the Perfect Petites pan. I even saw a thing, and I posted on this VIP group, where you can put old crayons, broken crayons of different colors in these, and melt them down in the oven, and they will make new crayons. I know someone else is purchasing it. They make handmade organic soaps, and this is the perfect size for those, individual, and they pop right out because the silicone is flexible. You can just pop them out easily, and it's easy to clean. It can go in the dishwasher, oven. If your microwave is big enough, I guess it could go in there too. All right, let's go back and check on Katty here. She does not know what she's doing. All right, what's happening? Is it bubbling yet?
It's a bit bubbly.
Let's turn it back up. It should be bubbling vigorously. What's the, we got 5 minutes left. All right, so I turned it up to high heat. We just don't want it to burn, but I'm gonna, once it starts bubbling, we'll turn it back down a tiny bit. We just need it to be hot enough so it gets thick enough to become caramel to hold together our items. Or, what's the matter with your hand?
Hand hurts from stirring.
Oh my goodness. First world problems. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about while Katty's doing that. Turn the music down here.
Want to know who won the trivia?
Do we know?
Yeah.
Oh, we know who won the third trivia question. Who was it?
So it was Brenda Stevenson,
Brenda Stevenson!
and the answer was repulsion.
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 Yes, because if you have a golden arrow from Cupid, it will make you fall in love with the first person that you see. But if you have a lead-covered arrow from Cupid, it will make you be repulsed by the first person that you see. And so, yeah, thank goodness it's not real. But anyways, okay, let's look at what we are else talking about here. We will have one more trivia question in a minute, and we will do that prize draw tonight. Mystery host. So I kind of alluded to it before, but if you place an order by tonight, you get double the draw tickets into our prize draws that we're having. But also, if you put an order in tonight or by Sunday at 8 o'clock, this Sunday, you will be entered into a draw to win the hostess benefits for everybody that's ordered. So depending on how many people place orders, like if we have a $250 amount of orders from everybody total, that would be $45 of free product for one person in the draw. And there would be a half price item draw, so somebody could win a half price item. So what would you pick if you got a half price item or free item? What would you choose? I would choose the multi-purpose pot if I didn't have it already. I'm thinking of getting the bagel and donut mold, which I don't have yet. The chef knife is also a very nice thing. Or the sheet pans. So keep that in mind. You can order right from my website directly to your house. Super simple. You just make an account on my website with your name and address and select the items, put them in your cart, and it'll ship right to you. And then it'll still go under Be Supporting Me because it's my website. Or if you live nearby me and you want to save a little bit on shipping, you can send me your order in a message and I can put it in with the other orders and you can pick it up from me if you want to do that. I will do a live. Is it boiling?
Yeah.
Perfect. What's our time on there?
2.
2 minutes left on our boiling caramel. Almost done. What was the last thing I was going to say?
Medium heat and then wait 8 minutes.
It has to keep bubbling, yeah. It has to keep bubbling, though. A live, Sunday night, 8:30. So everybody who's commented on all of these different Valentine's posts this week will go into that draw. If you've invited friends, even after tonight's class, you can invite friends. And if they view it or they comment on it and you tag me in it, then you will get extra draws into that. Extra tickets to go into the draw as well. So there's going to be a lot of names and a lot of, on that spinning wheel of names on Sunday night. So get going and get on there and have some fun. Okay, so basically our stuff here is done. Let's look at it. It's been bubbling nicely. Is it thick? Look at that beautiful thickness. And our timer says 1 minute, so we better leave it 1 more minute there, I think. And I'm gonna bring over our Perfect Petites to the stove. Oh yeah, we have a timer for the chicken too.
Is that timer?
Oh, that's the timer for the chicken.
Is it?
Did you use timer 1?
I didn't use a timer.
You didn't put a timer on?
No.
Oops. Oopsie daisy. Well,
You did.
we don't know how long our caramel's been cooking, so that's fantastic.
Long enough.
Okay, we will take our caramel off and we will pour it on and we will see what
It
happens.
says mix it with vanilla.
Oh, vanilla. Yes.
Yeah.
Here, hold that sucker for a second.
Me and my oven mitts. Hello. You like this? Hi guys, I'm a vlogger.
How much vanilla?
It just says vanilla.
We'll just put in about 3/4 of a teaspoon.
This is me stirring. I'm a pro. I'm an expert. My arm starts.
Okay, give me the camera.
Take it.
Sorry, folks. It's live. What are we going to do? Debbie says it looks done. Okay, so let's turn that off. And we are going to...
The chicken's done too.
Chicken's done as well.
Yeah.
Let's check her out.
Your timer.
Oh, baby. That looks delish. Look at that. Okay, I'm just going to turn the stove off, but I'm going to leave it in there until we can check it with the thermometer. I want to get our caramels done so we can do our draw. All right, so what we're going to do is wait. We're going to use a little measuring cup here. And we're just going to pour a little bit in with the measuring cup. You okay to do this?
Yep.
Just a tiny bit. Like not a tiny bit, but enough to cover it all. Yep. We could be using our 3-in-1 spatula, but she's trying to hold the pot and do this at the same time. The 3-in-1 spatula is awesome because you can scrape off all the excess. Like, see all these little dribbly parts? You can go back after and scrape them all off. And yeah.
Is this how you make caramel for caramel apples? Or is it different?
I don't know if that's how you make caramels for caramel apples.
Caramel?
Debbie said she was chair dancing in her house coat. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to read off the final question. We have one more, right?
Paste it on, like, you just have to paste it
Okay.
on the computer.
I'm going to read the final question. Where is it here? Sorry, guys, just a second.
You just paste it on the comments. And then I have all the answers.
Okay, I'm going to paste the last question here, ladies.
Multiple choice.
Paste.
Paste it in.
In the latter 19th century, which now common Valentine's Day practice was considered very bad luck? Was it signing Valentine's cards, eating chocolate, candlelight dinner, or going to the movies? Whoever writes the correct answer first is going into the draw. Except for Debbie and Valeria. Valeria. And Brenda. Debbie is like the pro of trivia, and I am the opposite of the pro. Catherine says eating chocolate. Is that right, Katty?
I don't know. It's on my phone.
No, it's not the right answer. Sorry, Catherine. Try again. Try again. Signing Valentine's cards, eating chocolate, candlelight dinner, or going to the movies. Which one is it?
Which one's a sin?
Which one was thought to be bad luck in the later 19th century? It's kind of a tricky one. I'm assuming they had candles back then. Do we not have any more guesses? Maybe everybody's left us because we're taking too long making our food here. Whoa. But no movies. They had no movies. All right.
I have some extra caramel.
Perfect.
Should I top them up?
Yeah. You can use the scoop thing if you want, the little 3-in-1 thing.
The little one?
Okay, so I'm going to open it up to anyone to answer again right now. Anyone, even if you are already in the draw. Write your answer quick.
Deb typing super fast.
Come on, guys. Someone's got to have an answer. In the later 19th century, which now common Valentine's Day practice was considered bad luck? Oh, Valeria wrote candlelight dinner. No, that's wrong. Debbie wrote signing. Debbie gets it right. It was bad luck to sign a Valentine's card. So a lot of people refuse, even to this day, to put their name on a Valentine's Day card, which I have never heard of. So way to go, Debbie. Your name is in the draw. All right, so as you can see, we've got our caramels here. We're gonna put them in the freezer for, I don't know, till whenever they harden up a bit. and then we can pop them out and eat them. Yum, yum. So I'm going to do the draw here. Let me just put these names in really quickly. Debbie Avery. And who else have we got? Brenda Stevenson. Stevenson and Valeria. Oh no, what was your last name, Valeria? Frank? Yes, Frank.
It says on the
Sorry.
paper right there.
Oh. All right, ladies, let's flip this around.
Put the paper there for me.
Okay, so this is for a chance to win the new enchilada seasoning mix that just came out. So it looks amazing. You can make it vegetarian or you can make it with meat. Okay, you ready, ladies? Who's going to win the enchiladas? Do, 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 do. Brenda! Brenda Stevenson won! Woohoo! Awesome. I know she loves Epicure. She loves it. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Brenda. You are winning the enchilada. Send me your mailing address and it will be coming in the mail for you shortly. I'm going to turn myself around here and we're going to finish up. I don't think I had anything else that I wanted to say about today. So again, I will put my website up in the comments today, or not in the comments. I'll make a new post above this video with my website. If you do want to order anything, that's great. There's the charity auction album. Go to the albums at the top of the group page and click on charity auction album, and those proceeds will go to Ray of Hope. And I'm hoping we can sell all of them. It's all my personal stuff that I'm selling, so 100% of what's made from that will go to Ray of Hope. So everybody have a happy Valentine's Day. And we will post a photo of our sweet garlic chicken and sweet potatoes and our salad with our balsamic vinaigrette and our amazing petite turtle caramels, whatever the heck they're called. So much love. Get out there and do something different. Give someone a hug. Well, I guess it's got to be someone in your house, but you know what I mean. Share some love, guys, and have a great night. Thanks for joining us.